What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a beautiful, cool evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and Anderson and I are hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. Now, as it's Wednesday, we all know what that means, WTF Wednesday. For those of you who may be new to the program, WTF Wednesday is the one day a week when the Ginger Yeti and I try a beer we normally wouldn't on the program. Now, sometimes that means we do stuff from the big boys, Bud, Miller, Coors. Sometimes we try unique offerings from microbreweries. And more recently, we've been trying to get our international flavor on. So we're trying beers from different countries. And the beer we have today is called Goldstar Dark Lager. And this is from Tempo Beer Industries in Netanya, Israel. So I don't know about you. I haven't seen a ton of Israeli beers.
I can't say that I've ever had an Israeli beer. And it's nice that it took you about 10 times to do the intro correctly.
It's true. It's true.
But no, I've never seen any sort of Israeli beer, or I can't even say I've seen any kosher beers before.
Yeah, this one was marked kosher. Now, I will say, I went to Untappd, and it appears I did have this in 2018 while I was in Port St. Lucie, Florida.
Which is odd.
Yeah, it said I was at like the Fairway Tavern or Fairway something grill or something. I have no idea where it is, no recollection of that event. But there's a photo of the bottle, so I must have had it. But as I don't recall, it seems like it's an apt time to revisit.
So I'm actually kind of excited about this because of all the beers you've picked up from Half Time Beverage. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Half Time Beverage in New York. Great little shop. You can buy stuff online. Like I said, I think it was $20 shipping, and I got 24 different beers.
Sounds like a really cool place.
Yeah.
So of all the beers you picked up, they've all been like the general light yellow Euro lager style. Mm. And this one is a dark lager.
Now, when I went to
this should be a little different.
When I went to Untappd, it said it was a Vienna lager. I love Vienna lagers, and I'm hoping that that's what it is. Let's give this a shot. It says it's 4.9% ABV. No data on the IBUs. Ratings-wise, it does okay. Untappd, the 3.15, which is a solid rating in my book. Beer Advocate, a 3.14, almost identical. That's a strange one, right?
It is strange.
Now, when I went to Untappd and looked it up, it seemed like I had 4 different friends that had it. One is a friend that's actually an Israeli girl who liked it quite a bit. Now, I don't know if maybe that's just a hometown grade because it's, your beer. The other 3 people I knew didn't like it very much. So I don't know.
Now, again, as much as it's exciting to try all these different international beers, it's nice to finally have something that's not a Euro lager, like a piss yellow colored
gassy,
beer.
Fizzy yellow.
And I'm sure all these breweries do make other things other than the lagers we've had.
It's just all we get here.
But it's all we seem to get here.
So let's jump to color. The color is nice. It's a nice amber color. If I'm going to my Brew HQ SRM chart,
Are you at the top, the bottom,
I'm
left,
going
the
off
right?
to the side here, maybe 15-ish, something like that, 15, 16? Or is it darker? It's funny, when I hold up to the light, it looks much lighter.
15, 14.
Yeah, 14, 15 range. Light carbonation, nothing too crazy going on. The head looks okay. Mine's a little thinner than Anderson's, but again, we're only sharing one bottle, that's all I ordered. The head on yours looks quite nice.
Nice, frothy, white head. Yeah. Some large bubbles in there, and it's not dissipating.
Yeah, it looks solid. Let's give it a smell.
I mean, your average kind of Euro lager, corny.
It smells a bit adjuncty. I do get a tiny bit of like a malty smell in there, and a tiny bit adjuncty. It's kind of odd because I saw the color, and I was hoping it was going to be more of a nice strong,
roasty,
sweet, like either a sweet malty smell or like a roasty grain smell, and it's really not. It is a bit adjuncty on the nose. Does it
is.
Say what's in it?
I don't know if it said anything really on the bottle other than that it was kosher.
Yeah, it doesn't really say a whole heck of a lot on there.
No.
Yeah, is what it is. Israel's finest is what it says, but that's all we got. All right, let's give it a taste. Cheers. Body is very light.
Very. I mean, again, it's not a watery beer.
Very watery beer. Now, again, though, Israel is obviously a very warm climate. Maybe it makes sense to have a lighter, more refreshing beer in a climate like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine you don't want heavy, thick, syrupy beers when it's 40, 50 degrees C out there.
I know most of the world gets the Celsius. For us Americans, it's just bizarre, right? What do you think of the taste?
It's better than it smells.
I agree. I don't think it has a strong. I was expecting a corny, adjuncty kind of taste, or ricey corny, and it doesn't have that. Now, I don't think it has super dominant taste of anything.
There's some maltiness to it.
It's got a little sweet maltiness to it, maybe a tiny bit of hops, and I don't know, not a heck of a lot more.
It's light flavors. I mean, there is not a lot to it, but it does have some maltiness. And there is like surprisingly from the smell, there is no adjunct flavor or corny flavor or anything like that.
Nothing tastes off. Let's see, did it have a date on it anywhere? Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. It's got some date codes, but I don't know.
It says 343210327. So I'm guessing this is March 27. I don't know. I mean, multiple years here. 21. I have no idea.
I'm sure that's some weird date code.
Yeah. I mean, usually. I mean, I know like other countries will do the month and date backwards from what the U.S. does, but usually you can figure it out. But there's like some extra numbers there, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with it.
Right, I don't know.
Does it taste like a Vienna lager? Yeah, but it tastes like a watered down one. It tastes like you took 3/4 of a Vienna lager and mixed in a third of seltzer water or something. Definitely get a little bit of the sweet maltiness. You get a little bit of hops, and that's kind of it for me.
What does the crown look like?
The crown was a star, as it's, what's it called, dark star? It's a toothpick. That's not what we need. It's just got a star on it, so I'll try to get a photo of that on there. I've been keeping all these crowns like a compulsive hoarder. One day they're going to find me dead under a mountain of beer cans and bottle caps that I don't need. That
sounds like a good life lived.
It's the second best way I can think of going out. That's all I'll say.
So what do you give this?
I would say this. I don't think that it's bad. I would probably give it a thumbs up barely.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's definitely drinkable. I mean, I can't say that I've ever seen any other Israeli beers. If I was in that region, I would definitely grab another one of these.
Yeah. I was hovering between the and thumbs up, but I think it does have enough of a malty taste or something that it separates itself from the generic yellow beers that I hate. So now the one thing is it's a bit watery. The body, I think, is what kills it for me, and doesn't make it a strong thumbs up.
But again, you're in a warm region of the world.
Yeah, so
it
maybe
makes
you
sense.
want it. Yeah,
you want it to be.
Yeah.
Again, you don't want thick, syrupy, heavy stouts and those things when it's a billion degrees out.
So we both agree, thumbs up?
Yes, absolutely.
Goldstar Dark Lager from Tempo Beer Industries, Netanya. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Israel, 2 thumbs up. Hopefully you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you tried Goldstar? If so, let us know what you think about it in the comments. Hey, till next time.
Cheers.